Hey, Richarican. I think that's how pronounce your name. I'm not sure. Um, Today I'm just doing like what my normal thing is, which is just looking through YouTube to find something interesting to do, like craft-wise. And I've done quite a few things, but when I came across your channel of the paper swords and your ultimate paper sword tutorial, I thought it was pretty interesting. So I thought I was gonna, just do it. And before I could do it, had to get a few things, like the actual paper, because all I had was 20 pound, and apparently that's shit, according to you. And I have like a bunch of that because that's what I use for computers. So I actually went out to Staples, and I got 24 pound. I'm not sure if the brightness really matters. I'm not sure if the brightness really matters, but it's multi-purpose paper. It's 50% recycled. I'm not sure if that has any like bad qualities if it's recycled paper. You have to like let me know in a comment or something because I don't know. I just got 24 pound paper because that's all you pretty much said that was needed was 24 pound paper at the minimum. My Staples didn't have 65, but it had 110, or was it 67 pound? But it had 110, and it was about $20 for only 50 sheets. It's ridiculous. So I ended up just getting this for $8, 24 pound. It's fine. And while I was there, I got an X-Acto knife because I did not have one. Normally, the knives I have are just switchblades and a box cutter. Because of my work, I use this a lot because I work in the kitchen, and it just helps me opening up boxes. So I needed something that was a little more precise, hence the X-Acto knife. This was only $2.50, which wasn't too bad. I was actually expecting it to be like $3 or $4. And I actually went to Walmart and got these. Whoop, wrong side of the box. These. I thought they were pretty much fine. The jumbo set sticks. I got 300 for only $2. I don't know why some places I went to were selling it for $5. And Elmer's school glue. And I actually went through and I made 50 sheets of, I think, what you call, like your measurement. It was 2.5 by 11. As you can see. And all 3 stacks together that I have here that were under a book. They've been drying for about 6 hours now. They're getting pretty stiff. It's not that bad. I was actually skeptical of how stiff they would actually get, but they're pretty stiff only after 6 hours, and it's not even overnight yet. And I can already tell there's going to be a pretty fun project. And what I was actually thinking about doing, even though I know you said don't do like a sword from an anime that's really complicated, what I'm actually doing is a replica of the Sasuke sword out of paper. I'll have a picture up on the screen, and I actually searched for the actual measurements off a website that actually makes a replica of the sword, and the actual overall length is supposed to be 40.25 inches, I think. I'll have that written down in the video, and a picture of the actual sword if you don't know. I'm pretty sure you know because you're up to date with the anime. And but the actual blade is supposed to be 26.5 inches, which is going to help me just measure out what I need. And like I hope that is enough. Honestly, I do. But like the hot glue gun I already had glue sticks because when I was younger, I used to do a lot of crafts. I just stopped because real world. And even though I'm 23 and I work in a kitchen, I do like to do little crafts now and then. And I thought this would be a fun little week thing. I know you said that it takes about several days to make a sword, but I think that depends on how much detail goes into it. And the Sasuke sword is actually pretty straightforward. It's just a straight katana with a sheath, which I'm not even worried about the sheath right now. I'm just worried about actually making the sword. And when that's done, I'll just keep you updated. But I actually watched the whole tutorial of the ultimate paper sword, and I gotta say, you actually go pretty in-depth with it. I enjoyed it, and I'm actually using that as a reference as I go through, instead of just taken apart by part by part by part. And I know a lot of people would have done that, and they probably just skip parts that you fast forward, but I actually watched through the whole thing, and halfway through it, I have to say I was almost falling asleep, so I had to get a coffee. But it was a really good tutorial. Not a lot of people do anything from start to finish anymore. They have everything made already ahead, like you did with the hardened paper sheets, and they automatically just speed through the whole thing, and you don't even talk through it. At least you stopped and you talked through it and you showed what to do. And I actually went as far as took an actual printout of the sword. I don't have it on here right now because that's in my room and I'm in my living room, but I actually have a printout of the whole sword, and I've cut it out already to the point where I could just lay it on there, trace it to be exact, and then just go for it. So that's just my update. I have them under a book, as you can. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, that's my old cooking book from high school. They're underneath that. It's a pretty thick book, and I had the paper on top of it. And I've been having it like that for about a good 6 hours now, and they're staying pretty straight, you know, contrary to popular belief. I thought they were going to curl even under a book, but it's pretty sturdy even after only 6 hours. I'm about to go to bed because I'm going to be working, and then after that, when I come home, it will be a good 24 hours, and I could start layering together like bricks, because I've actually seen what a brick wall looks like. My uncles were all carpenters and landscapers, so I saw how they work, and they did a lot of the work at my house and their houses, so I know what it looks like, so it's not that hard for me to understand, layer it like bricks. But I'll keep you updated with it, and thanks for giving me a project, because there's not many projects out there that are actually as good as this. I think the only thing that's bad about it is the waiting. And people have to have a lot of patience for that, and since I work in a kitchen, you have to have patience anyway. There's a lot of stupid people that go to restaurants. But as a cook, you're supposed to be able to just stay cool under pressure. And the only other thing I had a problem with was measuring how much glue to put on. And I saw that you only had like a little bead effect going, but I couldn't get that, so I just did as I would expect. And I only did like maybe less than 3/4 of the bottle is still here. So I only used about a quarter of it. It's not bad. I'm not sure if I was supposed to use more than that for 50 sheets, but I got by with only using a quarter. So, by the way, I'm Kyle. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but yeah. Thanks for this nice little project. And I actually brought all these papers because I'm possibly going to be making more swords than just one, because it is a pretty fun project, and I'd probably repeat it, but do it on different swords, different kind of things. Maybe even do some Skyrim weapons with them, because the paper itself looks sturdy enough to do it. From what I've seen from your videos with all these weird shapes and angles that you have going, I think I'd be able to pull something like that off. So, thanks, and you are a great person on YouTube. I'm not sure if anyone says it, but yeah. You deserve all the subscribers you have, because you're great at what you do. I'm not going to deny that, and you should be recognized for it. See ya.